Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I hate your deck. We want to give you the true LGS experience. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
What's up, everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck. I'm here with more spicy magic and spicy players. It's time, and that's fun for me, even if I win or lose, because I'm playing paper magic with my friends.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Larry. Excited to be back again here on I Hate Your Deck. Making some new friends, slinging some old spells. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
Hey everyone, I'm Roper, back again.
Say, I'm here to play magic.
Yeah.
Say, I'm Roper and I'm here to play magic.
Yeah, back again. I'm really happy to be playing Magic.
Hey guys, it's Randy again. I'm back to play some, magic with the people and also get into that Middle Earth. Patron of the show, also.
To have the patrons on. It's fun. It's great having patrons that get to represent and show their spice. Let's go into the Rule Zero conversation. I'm really stoked to play the Lord of the Rings cards, but they are Universe Beyond. Are you guys okay with the Universe Beyond cards?
Very excited to see some Universe Beyond.
Yeah, let's see what you got, dude.
You're obviously excited because you're trying to play it too.
Yes.
So I want to play Goldberry, River Daughter. She's a legendary creature nymph, 1/3. I can tap her and move a counter of each kind not on her from another target permanent you control onto Goldberry. Or I can pay blue, tap her, move one or more counters from Goldberry onto another target permanent you control if you do draw a card. It says target permanent. So lands have counters, artifacts have counters, enchantments, sagas, planeswalkers. So there's a lot of fun ways that I can move counters onto things, and it's fun. I just thought it'd be different.
That seems funky and weird and off the beaten path. On that note, that's kind of why I brought Zalto, Fire Giant Duke. He is a 5-mana legendary giant barbarian, 7/3 with trample, and whenever Zalto, Fire Giant Duke is dealt damage, venture into the dungeon. This deck is just looking to do janky things with that and deal my own commander damage. Maybe he's indestructible, maybe he's not. It's silly stuff with that, damage-based spells, and then some equipment that'll make for some fun shenanigans if I'm able to pull it off.
Awesome, I'm playing Goro, and Satoru. Blue, black, red, legendary creature, goblin human. Whenever one or more creatures you control that entered the battlefield this turn deals combat damage to a player, create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying, and then 1 in a red, creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. So I'm going to be wanting to be hitting people with creatures that came out that turn, so I can make a bunch of dragons, maybe do some extra combats to then hit more people with those dragons, make more dragons.
I'm going to be playing Radagast, Wizard of Wilds, one of my favorite wizards from the Lord of the Rings set, and also in the Lord of the Rings world. It's a 3/5 Avatar Wizard for 2 colorless and Simic, 1 green, 1 blue. Ward 1, bird and beast you control have Ward 1. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, choose 1. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Create a 2/2 blue bird creature token with flying. This deck is a lot of big creatures, tokens also, so it'll populate very quickly.
We're all down for fun. We're all down for the spice. If you want to support I Hate Your Deck, please consider joining our Patreon. It's an excellent community that we have built with people from around the world where we play Magic in our Discord using Spell Table.
I hate your deck.
Let's roll to see who goes first. I got a 6.
I think I got disqualified.
Oh, I go first.
Yep, I'm ready.
Starting, tag in, draw for turn. I'm gonna play an island from the Shire. Then I'm going to, pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play a Path of Ancestry tapped, and I will pass the turn.
Draw, Morphic Pool comes in untap for 2 or more opponents. And that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, mountain, pay 1, Sensei's Divining Top, artifact, and pay 1, look at the top 3 of my library, then put them back in any order, and then I can tap it to draw a card and replace the top of my library with Sensei's Divining Top. And I'll pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Shell Dock Isle. Hideaway. This land comes into play. Tap.
Hot sauce.
Look at the 4 top cards of your library, move 1 from the game face down, and put the rest at the bottom of your library. Yeah, I should have done that turn 1. Whatever.
Is that the one that resolves when you have like 20 cards or less in your library? It was that one. Are you planning on reducing the size of your
exceedingly
library?
rare Shell Dock Isle. I've never seen one played.
Never in Commander because you have 100 cards. You have to get down to.
In case something happened. What happens to the rest? They go to the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Almighty Reliquary Tower. I have no maximum hand size. I will pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
Fair magic over here.
Yeah, fair.
Soken's Crucible Defiance. It's just a land because I did not channel it from my hand. And I'm gonna tap 2 for Arcane Signet.
I like it.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a mountain as my land for turn, and I'll pay 2 and cast a Star Compass. Mana Rock enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool that a basic land I control could produce.
Untap, draw.
It's good though.
I'll play an island. I'm going to tap 2, cast a Mind Stone. Sure. I'll tap 2, cast my commander. Goldberry, River Daughter is out. My 1/3 nymph is coming for you. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. It's an island, and then I will have to say pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
At least you're not missing land drops.
That's the best part.
Play a Volcanic Island for turn. I didn't come here not to play my commander, so I'm gonna tap 3 blue, black, red for Goro, and Satoru. Okay, that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, I'll pay 1 and look at the top 3. I'll draw for turn. I'll play a desert. Land is a desert in its subtype. I can tap it to add 1 generic, and I can also tap it to deal 1 damage to target attacking creature. Activate only during the end of combat step. Then I will
So
pay
the
2
end of combat step would be
Damage?
after damages.
after damage before you transition to second main phase.
Copy.
So I'll pay 2 and cast Endless Atlas. It's an artifact. I can pay 2 to tap it and draw a card. I can activate this ability only if I control 3 or more lands with the same name. Currently do not. Then I will pay 1 and cast an Expedition map. Pay 2 to sacrifice that and search my library for a land card, reveal it and put it into my hand, then shuffle.
Are you a secret artifact deck over there?
Mono red. Mono red and
I just-
artifacts go well together.
I fill in the gaps with what red can't do using artifacts.
Like the Endless Atlas.
Like ramp?
For drawing.
Are
yeah.
you done?
Yeah.
Untap. Draw for turn. I didn't come here to watch you guys just play Magic without me casting some stuff. I'm gonna play Tendo Ice Bridge. It comes into
Climactic.
play with a charge counter on it. I can tap it for 1 colorless, or I can remove a counter and add 1 mana of any color and tap it.
Give her a counter of the same kind and then remove it next turn to draw a card.
That's the secret sauce, guys. We've broken it.
I've got a divining top. Yours is much better looking and doesn't go to the top of library.
I'm gonna tap a colorless. I'll tap the blue. I'm gonna cast Contentious Plan. So I'm gonna proliferate.
Dude, you know what's good? What's better than 1 charge counter, 2 charge counters?
I need 2 charge counters. Okay? I just feel like doing it because I need to draw a card now. And it also says draw. I'm gonna tap 3. And I'm going to cast Patriarch's Seal. Now, what sucks is I don't have enough mana to pay into it to untap.
Yeah, next turn you'll be fine.
Then I can just wait to move the charge counters because that's instant speed. So I will go ahead, I will go to combat, I will pass through combat, and I'll pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Let's go forest. All right, let's tap 4, all 4. So colorless, green, green, blue. Bounty of Luxa. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, remove all flood counters from Bounty of Luxa. If no flood counters were removed this way, put a flood counter on Bounty of Luxa and draw a card. Otherwise, add 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue to your mana pool. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Play an island for turn, and then I'm going to tap blue and a red for a Loyal Apprentice.
Oh, snap, kid.
Okay.
Loyal Apprentice, 1 and a red, haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter, artifact creature token with flying. That token gains haste until end of turn. And Loyal Apprentice has haste, so go to combat.
Make a Thopter.
Okay, I
redo.
want to make a Thopter. I have one.
You never know.
I have a feeling you're gonna, at minimum, well, there is 1 mana here. That's the only thing standing between you and some dragons.
It's some dragons. So I created my Thopter. It has haste from Loyal Apprentice. And so I'm going to swing. The Thopter is coming at you, Lynch, and the Loyal Apprentice is coming across this way.
I take 1.
I will take 2.
Since no blockers are declared on the Thopter, I'm going to ninjutsu out for 1 blue Moon Circuit Hacker. Ninjutsu for 1 blue. Whenever Moon Circuit Hacker deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card, unless Moon Circuit Hacker entered the battlefield this turn. So that'll be 2 coming at you, Lynch, and 2 for the Loyal Apprentice, and I will make 2 dragons off of those. 2 dragons for hitting 2 different players, and I will draw a card off of...
tapped, though.
Yes, and I will draw a card off of Moon Circuit. In my main phase 2, I'm going to tap 2 for Lightning Greaves. And then I will pay 0 to equip Lightning Greaves to Goro. That's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a mountain as my land for turn, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
At your end step, I'm going to tap Goldberry to steal a charge counter from my own land. So she's got a charge counter on her. So the deck can do what it's supposed to do. I will untap. I will draw the card. I will play an island. I'll tap a blue, tap her, and I'll move this back over here to 2, and I get to draw a card. Come on, answers.
Value.
Come on, answers. So I'm gonna tap a colorless. Shawarma drama. I'm gonna tap a blue and a Mind Stone, and I'm gonna cast a flyer, a 1/1 Thrumming Bird. It proliferates when I deal damage to a player. I will ship the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, wait, upkeep, beginning of my pre-combat main phase. This will get a flood counter. Since I'm not removing one, I'll just be drawing a card. There's a command tower for turn. 2, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4. Radagast.
You did the thing, cast your command.
Yeah! Because I used Path of Ancestry to cast a creature spell, I will scry 1.
Cast a creature spell that shares a type with your commander.
Yeah.
Because it is your commander.
It is my commander,
You get
yay.
to scry.
Yeah, pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Ancient Tomb for turn. This is the new art. It's called Balin's Tomb. It's an ancient tomb.
Yeah,
Slab
that's
of
why.
ruins where the deeply graven Balin, son of Fundin, Lord of Moria.
Yep.
Take 2, tap Ancient Tomb, 2, 3, red, an island to cast Terror of the Peaks. 3 and 2 red, dragon flying. Spells your opponents cast that target Terror of the Peaks cast an additional 3 life to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. I'm gonna pay 0 to equip Terror of the Peaks.
You're attempting to equip.
I'm attempting to equip.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tap.
I passed priority.
Do you tap?
I passed priority.
1, 2, 3, because it's cost 1 less because I have a legendary permanent. And I'm gonna put Terror back in your hand.
You're gonna pay 3 life to target Terror of the Peaks.
That's
I'm
an ability.
channeling.
He's channeling.
I
It's
get
good.
around.
You get around.
I get around.
I get around. All right, Terror of the Peaks is bounced back to my hand.
Back in your hand. Back in your hand.
Amazing.
You know, you're dancing a lot, Mike, but
I know, I'm
You're
still
gonna
in the
earn
trouble.
yourself a dragon.
you're kind of a tough spot,
2
doggy.
dragons.
What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
Let you keep it and you're gonna get 2
I don't
more
think you can allow me
dragons
to
at
keep
least,
it.
or 3 more?
And
You're
then-
gonna
and
do
then I
at
was
least
your-
15 damage.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna allow me to keep it.
I had to put it back in your hand. I felt you woke me up on that one though. I'm awake. I was sleeping earlier. Welcome, welcome.
I'm
back
gonna
to the
re-equip.
club.
I'm gonna re-equip Lightning Greaves.
It
to...
never unequipped.
Okay, sorry.
The equipping to the other creature
Failed.
fizzled, so this never unequipped from
Yes.
Goro.
Perfect. I'm gonna go to combat and I control my commander, so Loyal Apprentice is gonna make me another Thopter.
I'm not afraid to block my 1/1 because what am I gonna do?
You're about to hit some dragons.
What am I gonna do? Proliferate my charge counters?
Yes.
I have a feeling the Lobies will be swinging at myself.
Am I really
and-
the problem right now though? Am I? See
My
what
Terror
I'm
of the
doing?
Peaks was
I'm
the
doing
problem,
nothing.
but now it's not. So I'm making it your problem.
I'm thinking, but I'm not a problem. I know I hurt you a little bit. But who's the threat here? Besides yourself.
Yeah, besides myself.
Hey, can you hurt yourself?
The Thopter this way.
Yeah.
And then the 2 ground troops here, and then the 2 dragons at Lynch.
Sure, I'll block 1 dragon.
Okay.
I take the damage.
I'll take 5.
I will take 4.
So I've got a Moon Circuit
I-
Hacker trigger and a Goro trigger.
I have a response prior to the end of combat, but these triggers are also on the stack during combat damage. I can respond with these triggers on the stack, I suppose, just for ease. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my desert and deal 1 damage here.
Okay.
I'll be taking 4 total.
Okay. So I'm gonna resolve Moon Circuit Hacker first. I'll draw.
Do the discard?
Yes, I do have to discard, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. So I'm looting right now. I'm going to discard a Marsh Flats. and then resolve and make another dragon.
And then this dies.
And then that will die at the end of combat. I have 3 dragons. One is untapped because it just came in from Goro Goro, and the other 2 swung at you. And Loyal Apprentice will die past the turn.
Prior to the end of the turn, I'm gonna pay 2 and crack this expedition map. I'll get Inventor's Fair to my hand, and then I'm gonna pay 2 and activate Endless Atlas before the end of my turn as well.
Before the end of his turn?
So before the end of Roper's turn.
Does your face feel nice for all the sunburn that you're getting from the dragons?
Oh, dude, I'm feeling sweaty.
Weak arms are heavy.
Upkeep, draw, play Inventor's Fair as my land for turn.
Where's the AC? Now we gotta worry about life gain with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 and activate the Divining Top, looking at the top 3. I'll activate the Divining Top and draw this card. I'll pay 5 mana and cast Frenzied Saddle Brute. You're welcome, Roper. 5/4 Orc Warrior with haste. All creatures can attack your opponents and planeswalkers your opponents control as though those creatures had haste.
I do tip my hat to you, sir.
Yeah, I like it. I pass.
I think half the table is very happy with these turn events.
The other half of the table doesn't love it.
No, not at all. All right, draw for turn. Halls of Mist. Cumulative upkeep. 1 colorless. No creature can attack if it attacked during its controller's last turn.
Nice.
Slows things down
Whoa.
a little bit. I need to cool you off.
Hold up.
That is actually dope.
Come on, come on.
That's dope. I like it.
We're in this.
Ledge just earned himself some more dragons.
I've owned one of these since I was a child. Like literally, I
you
opened one
should
in a
have it
pack
in a
of
deck.
Ice Age. I never gave it much thought. I didn't think it'd be any good. I thought it was like that card Ice Flow, just like trash from back in the day. But like,
Not as bad as Sheldock.
so like, fair. But this right now prevents his entire board, but for Goro Goro and this copy.
From attacking. Anybody, yep.
Damn, that's not nothing, bro.
Nope. it's
Too bad
not.
it don't tap for mana though.
I know.
That's still pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And he has to pay for it every on his every upkeep.
Cumulative upkeep 1. So the first upkeep it'll be 1. The second upkeep it'll increase by 1 to 2, then 3, 4, 5, etc.
Are you guys ready for the Goldberry Dingleberries?
Goldberry.
All right, let's do it. Let's tap the Goldberry. Let's take a counter of a charge counter and let's give her a charge counter.
Cumulative upkeep isn't a counter, is it?
It puts age counters on the permanent.
So
Take the age counters off to keep it around.
that's what this deck does. This is
dope.
literally what the deck
That's
does.
dope.
Okay? I'm gonna pay a Mind Stone. I'm going to tap this. I'm gonna untap a legendary permanent I control. I'm gonna pay a blue. I'm going to tap this. I'm gonna put the charge counter back over here to draw a card. I will tap 3, leaving 1 island. I'm gonna cast Feed from the Reel. Enchanting my commander. Feed from the Reel says blue, tap enchanted creature, or blue, untap enchanted creature. So I will go ahead and do this one more time. I'm gonna pay a blue to untap my commander, and then I'm going to tap this now. I'm gonna move this.
Be a shame if I just like quick passed my turn on you. Fucked up your triggers.
I'm gonna put that there, end step, pass a turn. I get to feel like my deck did something. It might lose horribly, and maybe this isn't the way to build Magic decks.
You're spinning a lot of wheels.
That is my scene, dude. I like that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play the Opal Palace.
You remove this
I
counter,
remove
you
this.
add
I
3
have
mana.
3. I have 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue. Do I want to do the smart thing, or do I want to do the stupid thing?
Well, you got 9 mana worth of big dumb things you can do.
Tap Path of Ancestry for green. I'm going to use the other floating mana from Bounty of Luxa. I'm going to play Parallel Lives. If an effect would be put 1 or more tokens onto the battlefield under your control, put twice that many. Tap 1, 2, 3. Command Tower for green. 4, 5. Grand total for a Biogenic Ooze.
That's not a bird.
That's not a bird. Yes.
2/2, create a 2/2. Oh, jeez.
Begin and put a
So you make 2 2/2s plus 2 3/3s.
Plus a 2/2 birds with flying.
What, this spell ain't blue?
Doesn't matter.
Cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater.
When Biogenic Ooze enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 green ooze creature token. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each ooze you control. I can tap 1 colorless and 3 green to create another 2/2 green ooze creature token. When the ooze enters the battlefield, it sees 2 oozes.
On cast,
On cast,
you choose one because it's 5 or greater.
On cast, because of Radagast, when it has converted amount CMC of 5 or greater, that's when I create 2. I'll be drawing the birds in a second. Blue bird creature tokens with flying, and I have 2 2/2 green ooze creature tokens on the ground.
So they're all 2/2s.
They're all 2/2s.
Currently.
Lynch is playing mono blue, dude.
Lynch is playing mono blue.
But not Urza mono blue.
But as long
This
as I
is
don't-
like a goofy mono
All
blue.
mono
thing.
blue is mono blue, dude.
But as long as I don't mess with Lynch's stuff, I don't think he's gonna keep my stuff.
Yeah, we can move on. So
Yeah.
end step.
End step, the
So you'll
oozes,
oozes get a +1.
each ooze will get a +1/+1.
There's got to be a tipping point for Lynch, though, on the amount of oozes
Here,
that he's going to let
let's do
slide.
this. This is for the number.
Okay.
And that's for the counter.
Got it. Pass my turn. You're up.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to leave this copy here. It is a dragon, but it is not affected by the island because it didn't attack last turn.
The Halls of Mist.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I'm going to play Badlands for turn.
You're bad, man.
Take 2, tap Ballin's Tomb, then tap 2, 3, 4, 5, and cast Terror of the Peaks. And I will pay 0 and attempt to cast Lightning Greaves on Terror of the Peaks. There was a stop last time, and hearing no responses, I will.
You're good.
You're good. You're good.
Tell you, this is a counters matter deck, but not a counter spelled matter deck.
Okay. Goro can attack, but I think I will leave it back. Terror of the Peaks is coming at Lynch, and this dragon is gonna come this way.
Okay. Lynch, any responses? I'm gonna be putting a bird in front of
We
it.
go to damage,
take
lose
5.
bird, and you take 5 from Terror of the Peaks. A dragon enters the battlefield. That's 5 damage to assign. Target the Wizard of the Wild, Radagast. Like your board is getting big. Pay 1 for ward.
Okay.
For
Radagast goes.
Terror-
He's the one creeping up on you, and we're on our heels trying to figure what the f***'s going on.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw my Sensei's Divining Top, play a mountain as my land for turn. I'll declare battle and attack Michael Lynch for 5.
Take
Mike,
5.
I'm sorry, it was a crime of opportunity. I'll pay 1 and cast Blasphemous Act.
You know what? I'm happy with
It's
this.
not about you, Mike.
I'm happy about this.
It's about all this gack over here, dude. I'm tired, man. Just an old dirty giant.
I'm happy with this, actually.
I live in a
I'm fine with
cave.
this.
Okay.
Whoa, responses?
Whoa,
sorry,
okay, I'm
responses,
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry,
responses,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
responses. Yeah, whoa,
I
whoa.
pass priority.
Blasphemous Act,
Pass
on
priority.
stack, 13 damage. Counterspell.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pay 1 and cast an offer you can't refuse on Blasphemous Act.
So you counter that.
Counter
And
target
you get 2
non-control, and
treasures.
you get 2 treasures.
Let me see if there's something I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts, dude. That resolves.
So you get 2 treasures.
I get 2 treasures. I like treasures. Those are
Wait,
nice.
did you gain a life with the Inventor's Fair?
I didn't have 3 artifacts. I still
Yeah.
don't, in fact.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I do
did-
now that he's countered that.
Thank you.
I'll pay 1. Cast the Divining Top.
Casting Divine Top for 1.
I'll pay 1 and activate the top. Looking at the top 3 cards of my library. These are hot trash. I'll pay 2 and activate Endless Sorry, I gotta put these back at some point. Pay 2, activate Endless Atlas, drawing a card. Then I will pay 4, cracking all of this mess and casting Nevinyrral's Disc. Nevinyrral's Disc, aka sci-fi author Larry Niven's Disc, comes into play tapped. Pay 1 and tap it. Destroy all creatures, enchantments, and artifacts, including Nevinyrral's Disc itself. Gotta love 1990s templating. I pass.
Untap. Upkeep. So this would get
1 age counter and you must pay 1.
so 1 age counter on it. Pay 1 colorless, so I don't have to pull off a counter. And then I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna tap this to move the counter off. What kind? It's just an age counter?
Yep.
And I'll tap a blue to use this ability to untap it. I will go ahead and I'll tap another blue to tap this to move the age counter. It says on any permanent, right?
Yep.
So I'll just put it on a, not that it matters, I guess on an island. What does it matter? Then I draw a card.
That's true.
That's what it. So let's do it. So blue, untap. Blue, tap to move this counter, this charge counter on, sure, I'll just put it back on this land. So this land has 2. And because I moved, I draw a card.
Do you have like 7 cards in hand right now?
Yeah. Tap Patriarch Seal. I'm gonna cast Crab Umbra. Enchantment. Pay 3 to untap enchanted creatures. It's a lot more expensive, but the key thing is it has totem armor. So if it's destroyed, I just remove the Umbra instead.
Is good.
And then I get to still play a land for turn. So okay, I'll play an island. I'll just do it. I'll go ahead and I'll pay the blue to untap my commander. And I will tap it to move a counter. That's all I can do, I pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Real exciting stuff here. Real exciting.
Bounty of
riveting, your
Luxa,
board
counter.
state.
Can you hand me that green die right there, please?
What I have
There's
to
no point
do
in
to
that.
Oh, I don't
draw
care. I
a
don't care.
card
There you
is so many hoops.
Sorry, flood counter goes on to Bounty of Luxa, so I draw additional card. Now, question is Roper gonna kill you before that goes off?
Roper's got 2 cards in hand, and
About 31 power on board.
these can't attack.
Oh, true.
Yeah, only, I've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 power that can attack.
Let's tap 2, Coiling Oracle. It's a 1/1 snake elf druid. Whenever it enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. Revealing Tanglepool Bridge. Artifact land. Enters battlefield tapped. Might as well. Let's tap 1. Let's play birds. Let's find out what happens next turn. Go through the phases, go to the beginning of my end step. Counters go on to the oozes. So they are now 4/4s. Pass turn.
I'm gonna untap. Yeah, these 2 cannot attack. These everything else is free to go. Upkeep, draw for turn. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Moon Circuit Hacker here. I'm going to swing.
Who you swinging at there, Shorty?
Thopter can go at Lynch. 3 dragons. I'm gonna send two dragons here, 1 dragon there. Does that make sense? So 1
Yep.
Thopter, Lynch, 1 dragon you, 2 dragons here, and Moon Circuit Hacker.
Okay, so 12 damages.
I took 1.
I'm gonna block with my other seagull.
I'll be taking 12 down to 22.
Moon Circuit Hacker trigger, I'm gonna loot.
Hey, there we are, friend.
We're buddies.
All right, guy.
Together we're over 40.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard a Blasphemous Act of my own. Don't plan on casting that on myself.
Larry's gonna blasphemous act of his own.
I'm gonna tap an island for Soul Ring.
The Lord of the Rings
fancy.
Soul Ring.
I think I'm gonna do this. I'm going to overload a Cyclonic Rift for 2, taking 2, 4, 5.
Did he take
blue,
2 damage or add 2
blue.
life?
I think I took
you were
off
36?
2. I thought it was at
Yeah.
36. I've taken
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
Sorry, just making sure.
and then I'm overloading a Cyclonic Rift for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, blue, blue.
Responses? I have none.
Nope. Responses.
No responses.
Okay.
So this counter shouldn't have moved that. That's why you wait.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was during my main phase 2. Yep.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Play a mountain as my land for turn. Right. I'll pay 1, cast a Sensei's Dividing Top. I'll pay 1 and look at the top card of my top 3 of my library. I'll pay 5 and bring back the Frenzied Saddle Brute. I'll declare battle. Roper, coming at you for 5.
Coming at me for 5, I will take 5.
Cool.
Going down to 29.
I pass.
Untap, happily. Upkeep trigger, because I haven't drawn yet. I will tap to pay the upkeep. I will then draw for turn. I'll tap 2. I'll cast my commander, Goldberry. She back, she in these streets. I'll tap 3. I'll cast Parter Seal enters the battlefield, 1 mana of any color you saw before, and then I'll tap 1 to put Crab Umbra so that I have a totem armor. I pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I have 7 cards on the discard. I got worried for a second because it felt thick.
Like your commander. Oh,
Let's play an Island.
Island Boys over here.
Pretty much.
It's mostly on my board now.
3, 4 to play the Bounty of Luxa again. Green, blue to play Coiling Oracle. Look at the top, reveal the top card of my library. It's an island, it's a forest, it enters the battlefield. Then let's play another forest to play Birds of Paradise. Pass the turn. That's it.
Were you able to get down to 7 cards as well?
I don't have a maximum hand size
Amazing.
because
Reliquary
I have
Tower.
a Reliquary
It's hidden in the
Tower.
pile. Yes, it is. Amazing. We're gonna untap. The Thopter went last time, so these three here cannot attack because of the
Halls of Mist.
You know what I like doing to help separate things when I have a commander that does a lot of token-related stuff? Is I put the commander in the middle. And that way I know all the ones on the left came in this turn or something like that. Like just using the commander as like a differentiating, dividing line.
Thank you for listening to Larry's Pro Tip.
Pro tips of the day. We love it. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Black. Cycle, Takenuma, Abandoned Mire. Channel ability, 3 and a black, discard Takenuma, Abandoned Mire, mill 3 cards, then return a creature card or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. I control 1 legendary creature, and so I paid 3 total instead of 4 total. So I'm gonna mill 3, Ledger Shredder, Rhystic Study, Watery Grave.
Some heat there. And then you return a creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Loyal Apprentice to return to my hand. Then I'm going to cast Loyal Apprentice for blue and red. The Loyal Apprentice. We've seen it before, it has haste, and then I can make a Thopter if I control my commander. It enters the battlefield, so I can ping something for 2. Let's ping the bird.
Popping the bird.
Bird never did anything to you, just looked at you funny.
It did.
Any responses before he goes to
I'm going to move to combat.
I have no response. I'm tapped out.
Lynch.
Can't do anything.
Can't do it.
When I go to combat, I'm gonna create a Thopter, and then I have another trigger for that. I guess I will, the Coiling Oracle.
Because I have Totem Armor.
Yeah, and you have 3 power anyway.
3 power and a Totem Armor.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt.
Let's go Dragon here, Loyal Apprentice and Thopter, Lynch, Terror of the Peaks here.
No blocks.
So Loyal Apprentice is on the ground?
Sorry. I'm actually not gonna send Loyal Apprentice to be eaten by your commander. I'm sorry. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go Loyal Apprentice here, Terror of the Peaks at Lynch, and Dragon here.
I will take 3.
Taking 5.
I take 5.
When they connect, you make 2 dragons. Is this?
No, I've split the Thopter. Can I redo this again?
That's a take back
That's
shot.
a take back shot.
If you have the hot sauce, I will take
We
back
do,
shot.
right there. No, but he already did 2 take backs. This is
Yeah.
but we're only making him do 1 shot for 2 different take backs.
My dude is doing the ulcer dance right now.
That's 2 take backsies for you, sir.
Keep the heat up.
Take back shot.
You want that smoke?
Yeah, I need some dragons.
That's the fun part. Is it all gone?
Basically.
All right, good. See what you got.
Thopter's coming at Lynch. Terror of the Peaks is coming at Lynch. Loyal Apprentice here. Copy here.
Okay, so you take one
copy
additional
of a
one.
dragon.
So I just take 1 more.
Yes. You had the water ready.
Okay. I don't know if that helps,
I appreciate it.
but the heat will radiate.
So you now make 2 5/5 flying dragons.
Like this?
Yes.
And I have 10 damage to assign with Terror of the Peaks. Let's send 5 damage here and 5 damage at your face.
Then second main.
Pass through second main, and I pass the turn.
Untap.
My dirtily mono blue dirtily deck.
You have a Psychonic Rift in that deck?
Draw.
Probably should be, yeah.
Can you untap other permanents?
Not currently.
Do you have tools to untap my Nev's disc? I mean, do you have anything in hand that could untap it?
I could move a permanent onto a counter, but that wouldn't do anything.
I see. I'll pay 1 and activate the top.
You feeling the heat?
Yeah, it's a little hot going down, and like I'm wearing this giant sweater, so like I've been feeling the heat, not a huge change in that regard.
I'll pay 4 and cast Fanatic of Mogus. 4/2. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to each opponent equal to your devotion to red, currently 1. Sad times. So each of you guys takes 1. Then I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap.
With that trigger on the stack, you can remove 1. It will have none, it will go to 1, and you will only have to pay 1. If you wait for that to get another counter, you'll have to pay 2.
So I will tap this. I will remove the H counter to put it on there. Then I will put a new H counter on it. I will then pay 1 to keep it. Now I draw for turn.
I think Lynch is the one thing that's holding back Roper from killing us all right now.
I just don't know how I can stop any of it. Tap 1 blue to tap this, to untap my girl. I will then tap a blue, tap her, move this so there's 2 age counters on that island. Not that it matters. So I'll just put this one back here. There we go. And then because I do that, I draw a card. I only have 4 mana available right now. I'll tap 2. I'll cast Mind Stone. Island for turn. I'm gonna tap the island to crack Mind Stone to draw a card. Too late again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 cards and steps I will need to discard. I'm gonna discard Vivid Creek. That's it, pass turn.
Untap,
I'm gonna
upkeep.
die soon.
Bounty of Luxa gets another flood counter. I draw an additional card. 7 for Annoyed Allosaurus. 6/5, reach, trample, cascade. Cascade for 6 or less. Oh, I'm glad that didn't go through. You may exile an online card and cast it less. Kodama's reach.
1 basic to your hand, 1 tap to the field.
Island boys, with your lack of removal.
You know, there's removal. It's
Hanging out under
99.
palm trees.
It's a 100 card format, and it just there's a lot of cards I didn't get to. I see a big.
I'm gonna play an island for turn from my hand from Kodama's reach. I'm gonna have to pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Dragon is untapped, but it cannot go to combat because of the mist hulls, whatever.
None of these can.
None of these ones over here.
Yeah, that
can.
side can.
I'm gonna go to combat,
Yeah.
make a Thopter.
ETB trigger, tear the peaks. Who are you doing damage to?
1
5.
to your face.
Way too late.
Yeah.
You would have got
back for 1.
ghosted before that could have gone all the way. That card's sweet
No.
though, dude.
We're going to 2 Thopters.
Oh, wait.
Just.
That was your top deck.
What do you do?
I made a Thopter when I went to combat because I control
You
my
did the damage
commander.
to him.
I just want to kill somebody.
Yeah, you can either kill one person.
My Dragons and Moon Circuit Hacker here, and I'm gonna send Thopters and Goro at Lich. 5 here, and this is 27 here. I know you have reach.
Resolving. Nothing's there.
Nothing's all 5 is coming.
So I
that
get
way.
how much damage you said again?
5.
5
3
for me.
plus 2.
I'm gonna take 5. You taking any damage?
Block 1,
1 dragon.
and I'm gonna go down to 20.
Annoyed Altasaur survives that now?
6/5.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lose 5, and then how much damage is he taking?
I'm taking
22. So I have a Moon Circuit Hacker trigger and a Dragon trigger.
Okay.
I'll make the Dragon over here, and I'll point that 5 here at you.
Dead. He killed Randy.
Connected here, so I get to loot. So I'll draw, and I will discard an island.
Prior to the end of combat, I'll activate Desert and ping Moon Circuit Hacker for 1.
And then he will die at the end of combat after all the damage has been resolved. Second main, pay 2, 3, 4, and cast a Cardor Doomscourge. When Cardor Doomscourge enters the battlefield, until next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. When an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. And then I have 4 damage to point.
When an attacking creature dies?
When an attacking creature dies, yes.
So that's on the stack.
Yes.
I don't think I can be taking any more damage. I'm gonna tap 2 blue, and I'm gonna mana drain that I finally drew.
Okay. Mana drain resolve.
Finally, the blue deck does a counter, eh? A little bit late, huh, guys? Who loves me now? You wanted answers?
Stop it.
I've got.
Stop it.
Okay.
You.
No, I'm not allowed to
Dragons.
go- I'm not
Dragons
allowed
go down.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to
Dragons
joke
sit.
anymore.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to joke anymore.
Dragons sit.
Okay, Cardor is countered, goes to the graveyard.
And that's 4 CMC, right?
4, you're looking at 4 colorless mana
Okay,
on
thank
your
you.
next step. I'm going to pass my turn.
Prior to the end of the turn, I'll look at the top. Okay. Upkeep. I will K2 and crack the Myriad Landscape, searching my library for 2 basic mountains, putting them into play.
You had a Myriad Landscape in that pile of lands?
I played a Myriad Landscape last turn, yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll pay 1 and activate the Divining Top. looking
Oh,
at the
he
top
shuffled
3.
away. He shuffled away the ones he looked at before. Oh, what a pro.
Draw with the Divining Top.
That's how you fetch for answers.
I'll pay 1 and cast a Soul Ring. Pay 4 and cast Nev's Disc. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
Goldberry, come back.
On the upkeep, I will go ahead and tap to remove the counter from here, which will then go ahead and put the age counter. I will then pay the 1 to keep it around. I will then draw for turn. So I have 4 colorless. I'll use 2 colorless and 2 blue. I will cast the Phasing Zalfer. It has read ahead. Choose a chapter and start with that many lower counters and add 1 after your draw step. Skip chapters, don't trigger, sacrifice after 3. So I'm going to just go ahead and bypass chapter 1 and 2 that I get to target a thing, and instead I'm going to destroy all creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, its controller creates a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature token.
I have a response.
Yeah, I saw it in your eyes, dude.
I'm gonna
Shit
tap,
it.
I'm gonna
go
tap
for
an
it.
island and cast Swan Song.
Yo!
Dude, you got him. You got them all.
Did we
Let's
ask
see
this
here.
man if he had counters in his deck before this game started?
In response, though,
Yeah, you can respond.
I'm going to tap this, to untap this, to pay a blue, to tap this, to move this here, to go to 3, to draw a card.
Okay.
Counterspell?
I think I have to keep digging. It still doesn't get me there. Yeah, because I don't have feed from real on there. I didn't do the feed from real. Yeah, I think it does. Swan Song resolves.
Okay.
Nice, Roper.
Bird to you. We had a 2/2 bird.
I use a 2 colorless and a blue to cast Ristic Study. Way late. Whatever. I'll play a land for turn. I'll tap 2 blue and I'll cast the thing in the ice. Defender, it comes with 4 ice counters. Whenever it casts instant sorcery, remove an ice counter from the thing. Then if it has no ice counters, transform it. And that's it. Pass the die to Roper.
Okay, one of you might live for one turn.
Okay, let's see what you
Depends
got.
on what.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Should have saved that fucking. I should have let him do the fucking goaded thing, huh? I should have saved the mana
you
drain.
should
That was
have,
dumb.
dude.
I got greedy. I got greedy.
You don't counter
I got
creatures
greedy.
like that, dude.
I was just worried.
I would have had to come at you with this guy.
Yeah.
Which,
Still would have killed me then if he had shot me. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go to combat, create a Thopter off of Loyal Apprentice, ping Lynch for 1. I'm going to swing 3 dragons here, and then send the 2 copters at Lynch.
2 copters at me
2 copters at you.
and everything else at Larry.
So 15 at Larry, 2 copters.
I have no blocks.
So I blocked the hasty one that would trigger your guy with my bird.
Do you have a flyer?
He has
Yeah.
the Swan Song.
You gave me
Oh,
a,
the
you
bird.
gave me a
Oh,
bird.
I'm sorry.
That's a third take back, C's. That's a third take back,
I saw the
C's.
2 creatures.
You did give it to me. You
him
did
a
give
bird.
it to me.
I think it's like, that's why I did.
I don't know. I don't know.
I hear you, but you did give it to me. You Swan Song by destroying.
Okay, if I have to drink another hot sauce to do my
That's
house
3.
call-
Because
That's
you
3.
die. You did 2 takebacks.
Dude, those 2 take backsies and that 1 combat, and we only
Oh,
made
you
you
counted-
take
you
1.
counted that as
yes.
2?
Well, it's a table. He did say yes, and you technically did two. I mean, it was back to back, but it was 2.
Okay,
2
I
takebacks.
literally.
I'm
But he
inclined
can't-
to
he-
say it's a take back because you gave him the bird, dude.
You didn't give me the bird. I think it'd be different because
No.
you're still gonna win. It's less just about this. You have been constantly taking back, and you got to realize normally we don't allow all those multiple takebacks. And then he did make a comment earlier that was actually 2. And the way that we work with the table is the table all has to agree. If someone says it's 2, it's 2. So technically, he did tell you had 2 takebacks. So normally you would die on this. Is what I'm saying for asking this take back, because this does prevent people from constantly doing. You can't keep doing that because it is a take back. You know?
I hear you.
And you did give this, which makes it harder for your case.
Okay,
It was supposed to be a pretty bird. Turns out I gave this dude big bird. It got in my fucking way. It's a bust, dude. So I took the shot and then I killed Larry.
I'm gonna
It was
take
dope.
a
Basically,
take back
it's just
season right now.
moving.
Take back, all back
Okay, I didn't see the bird. Over
that you
there.
gave me.
Ugly bird, dude. I don't like that bird either.
I'm gonna reassign the Thopter to come here so that I'll be able to make a dragon with the hasty Thopter.
The Thopter that just came into play this turn.
Yep.
That very same one.
Yep.
Hey, Tom the Thopter. I like that guy.
Okay. Thopter here, and the dragons. There is one Thopter coming that way. That's what I said.
Okay.
That one can stay. You can eat it with your bird that
Okay.
is there. So that's what happens.
So
So I'll
I
block
take.
and kill a
16.
bird.
Yes. Thopter. The bird will kill a Thopter.
All right, I face blocked.
Another dragon comes into play. Terror of the Peaks triggers. I'm gonna send 5.
I won't crack this,
I'm gonna still send 5 here.
but I won't crack it.
I totally believe
Okay,
you.
he's dead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to end step and pass turn damage.
Untap. Holy shmoly. In response, I'm going to tap this to remove the counter. Then that's going to give me another age counter. I will go ahead and pay for that. Draw for turn. I'm going to play Nesting Grounds for my land for turn. I'm going to tap Nesting Grounds to tap this to untap my commander. I'm going to pay 1 blue, tap my commander to move another one of those age counters onto this land. Draw a card. Well, I might as well do this. I'm going to tap a blue And I'm gonna cast High Tide. Until end of turn, whenever a player taps a land for a mana, it taps for additional blue mana. So now my mana.
Only your islands.
My islands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I only have islands available. Then the thing in the ice, I get to remove one of these counters. So it goes to 3. Thing in the ice goes to 3 from casting High Tide on the trigger. I guess I'll just go ahead and tap 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, so 12 mana. I'll use 3 to use Freed from the Wheel, and I'll enchant my commander. Use 1 to untap.
Down to 8.
And I'll just tap it to remove one of these to put an ice counter.
Yep.
Use another blue to untap. Use another blue to tap and put the ice counter on this to draw a card. Blue to untap. Blue, then tap it to remove this to put counter back on, right?
Yep.
Use another blue to untap this. Use another blue to tap it to move another, we'll just put it here. I draw a card. Okay, how much do I have?
3.
Fucking 1 short? Are you fucking kidding me?
Let me guess, is it the one that bounces everything back to their hand if it is equal to the number of islands you have?
3 mana available.
Yep.
I think it would have saved him if he could have cast an instant or sorcery here.
1 blue, untap, tap, remove this.
Transform?
Use a,
No, it can only transform after you've cast an instant or sorcery. Then if it has no counters on it, it transforms.
I removed it to go here, right?
Yep.
So that goes there. Tap
that
and
last
use
blue.
the blue to put this here to draw a card.
Gitaxian Probe. Flip thing in the ice.
Yeah, that's it.
would be a move.
Pass the turn.
Oh, you're at 7 cards in hand?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6.
Okay. We're gonna untap, upkeep,
All you have to do is swing.
draw. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go to combat. Loyal Apprentice is gonna make a Thopter, 1 at your face, and then I'm gonna swing my 5 dragons and my Thopter at you.
So I'm going to respond. Exile Storm of Forms, which maybe could have bounced something if I had had the extra mana, but I don't. And I can't actually exile, I'm just kidding. I will block a dragon and then take 4 dragons,
Yeah.
and 3
guys-
Thopters to the face.
That's
You
what
guys
I'm
haven't
saying.
heard-
GG, buddy, good
Great game,
game.
everyone.
game.
Amazing.
Great
Thank you
game.
so much.
Great game.
Good game.
Have you guys heard about that new card, Force of Fog? You discard a blue card and you fog the combat?
Man, we
you
made
like
you-
it.
banger.
We
It's a
made you
banger.
work for it.
Straight up.
And then look at this banger of a card. Oh, underneath
Cerulean
my
Wit?
land.
Target creature is blue until end of turn.
See, this is the nonsense you needed to flip Jerk in the ice. Does this bounce everything? Is that what it does? Like it flips over and bounces
wait,
over
what'd you
your
do?
opponent's stuff?
When this transforms, return all non-horrors to the creatures to their owner's hand.
Non-whores, as it turns out though, gold booty.
That would have flipped this guy bouncing all your stuff, and then I could have returned some of your artifacts. But that didn't happen. That's magic. I was short this whole game. Her engine just took too much. It took too much. No, dude, you put in work. We weren't able to stop it. Good game.
Great game as always,
Great.
everyone.
Good
Amazing.
game.
Great game.
Larry, always fun.
Good game, better sweater.
Hey guys, every other Friday, check in and more I Hate Your Deck. And if you can support on Patreon, it really helps. So see you till next time. Peace. If you want to support I Hate Your Deck, please consider joining our Patreon. It's an excellent community that we have built with people from around the world where we play Magic in our Discord using Spell Table. If you haven't had a chance to play online Magic yet, try out our Discord. It's a great community where people are gaming daily. And every Thursdays we have Commander Day where people play all day and night, but the community's gotten so big, Commander Day is almost every day at I Hate Your Deck. I Hate Your Deck would like to thank our sponsor, No Pulp Media. It's where we're shooting right now, and it's where a lot of people come to record music or do podcasts. So if you're looking to do that, check out No Pulp Media here in Long Beach. Hey, it's time for the random Patreon shoutouts. I'd like to thank Christopher J. Daly, Jed Novella, and Dylan Rowe. Thanks, y'all. If you want a shout out, you need to be a tier 4 or tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a tier 4 or tier 5 patron. Without you patrons, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I Hate Your Deck. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community.